Hello, welcome back to RimWorld. You might be wondering why there is a raid on the screen when there was not a raid on the screen at the end of the last video. I think the last video ended at 7 PM and it's now 9 PM. And in those 2 hours, that was where I loaded the game, made sure it was running okay, started up OBS, made sure it was capturing okay, and then before I'd actually hit the record button, the raid popped on the screen. So unfortunately I've lost 2 hours of gameplay. Fortunately nothing happened in those 2 hours other than the raid popped. But I didn't want to restart because that felt like saves coming to me. That felt like... Because what if I restarted and this didn't happen, you know? It would feel like cheating. So a raid has appeared. I did say at the end of the last video that I think a raid's probably gonna... Or I think we're gonna get attacked because feels like the correct time for that to happen. It turns out I was so accurate. So I've put everyone in the home but safer zone. And it's a normal raid. I probably should have left the message on the screen actually. How do I see that again? Yeah. So arrived nearby, approaching from multiple angles, attacking immediately. I don't think they are attacking from multiple angles though. Oh wait, they are, okay. This is actually quite a big raid. I should probably get people into position now then. Let's do that. Pretty sure everyone has a weapon at this point. We have a lot of colonists. Well, the traps are still pretty effective. Right, I think Benjamin still a change shotgunner. Put him a bit further forward. At this point, most people have got longer range weapons though. Tail's still rocking the heavy SMG though. Oh no, how did Combo get there? Is this another case of me just assuming people are going to walk places where I want them to walk? Left leg destroyed fresh. Alright, great. Well, that's on me. Well, this is going pretty well. Right, that one's fleeing. Still got a big group come though. Is it possible for me to rescue Combo? Let's see. Looks like it. Let's see if they hit the door. Nope, they're good. Alright, Bernie. Let's not... How do I still not... What am I doing? Bernie. Bernie, yeah. Head to... Ultra safe. Major risk in the Toxbow. We can get you undrafted then, why not? Move some of these guys a bit further forwards. This is a very big raid, but yeah, they're just tribes, so... Rat 1 has been returned to the wild. Be free, my friend. Alright, and that's the end of that. So who survived? Also, is Combo okay? No, he's dead in 4 hours. Bernie, we can put you back on... but safer. And we're going to need another bionic leg, because just lost his leg. So, that's on me. Yeah, I have a really bad habit of, I just select everyone, put them where I want them to go, and then just assume they're going to walk a safe path, and then they walk an unsafe path. I really, really need to get into a better habit where that's sort of thing is concerned. Right. Barracuda, another tough colonist. I think we should probably be done with taking colonists, though. It might be good to take some prisoners, though. We can get favor with the Empire if we send prisoners over to the Empire. Which is something. Why not? I'll try to capture them. If they survive, they survive. If they don't, that one has already not survived. Right, and I think I can put people on... We'll do emergency. Keep them off the edges of the map. How is Sigoni's bedroom looking? It's very impressive. Is that what you needed? He's really impressive. Is that better or worse than... Do you have a bad mood for... No bad mood yet. Maybe that's fine then. Alright, couldn't quite save Mongoose. See if Barracuda's any luckier. Looks like it. Alright, so more cleaning to do. How's the ship coming? Pretty good. How are we doing on advanced components? Not good. But got plenty of steel. Plenty of time. Sure it'll come along. Right, Combo needs his weapon back too. Due to lack of maintenance training, Pointy has lost a skill, attack. That's not good. We don't have anyone on priority 1 handling anymore. We probably at least have Q doing that. Or who's our best handler? It is Q who's our best handler. See, why are these all 4? I feel like I probably switched these people to 4 from 1 a while ago for some reason, and I can't remember why. Let's put it on 1. Right, Q, of her own accord, has decided to consume chocolate. And I just thought I'd point that out, because I haven't changed the... I haven't changed the drug policy stuff. So they seem to eat the chocolate fine. That's for Cash in the comments. They said they might not eat it because it counts as a drug, but it seems okay. Also, another thing that's, like... A lot of the chocolate has just disappeared because I think people have just picked it up to tame animals. Because some of the wildlife on the map I have set to tame instead of hunt. And, like, Sigoni now has, like, 24 bits of chocolate in her inventory because she was going to tame an alpaca. It's just weird that they prefer to use chocolate to tame animals than, you know, kibble. Because that's a lot of chocolate that she's now just walking around with. There's Bacamdo eating some as well. Yeah, they seem to use it fine. Just saw Brienne meditating. I forgot she has a psychic power. I should try and find some way to level that up that doesn't require a bunch more noble titles. That would be cool. It only just has a solar pinhole. Doesn't seem hugely useful. I have good news. Number 1 is expecting. Pregnant, early stage. Looks like her needs are getting taken care of as well. So we might have some baby rhinos running around at some point, which is pretty cool. One of the huskies is being mastered by Zakar as well now. So Zakar isn't getting any, like, thoughts associated with that, though. I don't know if he's, like, the owner of the animal yet, or if he's just the person training it. But we'll see. Pilgrims arrived. The Venerate Longform. Welcome. I hope you enjoy the gun. Hope you leave us some fabulous gifts in exchange. We're gonna be fleeing this planet soon, so you know, something to think about. Maybe you want to check back here in a couple of years and keep the gun for yourself. You know, it'd be nice to know it's in safe hands with 2 tribal pilgrims. One of whom is a pyromaniac, and the other is a cannibal. Fantastic. Got this part of the colony also pretty safely walled off now. We have patches of stuff to mine over here when we need to. It's currently winter, so can't do any outdoor farming. Most of the tasks are finished off for most people though, so construction like this just gets finished off really quickly. And here's a raid. So more tribes attacking immediately. Intend to breach our walls though. That's something. Is that going to be one group? Are you going to kill our pilgrims as they try to leave the map? They're going to come up here. Shouldn't be too bad though. I guess we'll see. Right, where are people coming from if I do this order? These guys I'll move separately. Let's go with that. I'm just gonna line people up here for now. You guys, I want you to go here first, then here, and then here, and then here, and then here. Okay. Because we're gonna outrange most of these guys. Might be okay. Ollie is a great shot with that sniper rifle now. Usually. Hey. Are you really just gonna ignore me? I could have just set up in here, I suppose. I mean, we could still do that, right? There's no... not a huge problem. Literally no cover here, because I just cleared it out. Okay. Welcome to the colony. Well, the pilgrims got out safely at least, that's good. Okay, Briam, Young, and Q. How do you go there? And everyone else. Alright, nice. We have so much firepower now. It's pretty funny. Well, more corpses to clean up. Try and capture this guy as well. Suhob on a fire starting spree. In the kitchen. And in the freezer. Setting fire to food. It looks like it's getting taken care of though. I think it'll be okay. Alright, setting fire to the Garandan tree is just Oh wow, wait, did the dryad just try to put that out and get caught on fire? Poor dude. Oh, another zit as well. Damn, that took out an end table. Our army of cleaners immediately on the case. Alright, so once this little bit of wall is finished, I think the next big construction project is going to be doing a big entranceway here. It's got like loads of big turrets and stuff. What's that other turret we got? There's uranium slug turrets. I think autocannon's the one we've got, right? Oh no, we've got gun turrets, autocannon turrets, and uranium slug turrets. So we could set up some crazy stuff here, I think. I was thinking we do a little entrance corridor here, and then they come out like here. And then our dudes are sat here with the guns. But then this whole side could just be turrets shooting at them from the side as well. Or something like that, I don't know. Another attempt at a concert. Should put some more instruments in here as well. Or in a room. Suppose I could put instruments in here. Guy's looking very colourful now. I don't think I've seen a single thumbs down yet. Concert has concluded. Attended concert 8. Damn, that's pretty good. Yeah, I should make some more instruments and put them in this room. It makes sense in here. Let's try that. So, harp, harpsichord, piano. Why not? I wonder if I could just start releasing prisoners and getting relations with Mark Treaty. Maybe we could turn them into allies instead of enemies. That would be cool. I mean, these guys are both worth 12 relations. You give it a shot, right? Factions. So Mako Treaty are only minus 82. We could try flipping them. So Kauai is our ally. Yeah, we should try making some other people allies before we do the ship, right? Because they help. So Gubia Union. Where's Gubia Union? Oh, nowhere near us. Okay. So how do I build relationships with these guys? They're like super far away. They can gift people stuff, right? Alright, let's see how far we can fire a transport pod. Let's try and make some allies. We'll try and make Mark Rotary an ally. Just by sending tribespeople back to them whenever they raid us. Yeah, look at that. And then maybe... do they have... they're the green guys. I'll try. Just realized I'm running out of plasteel as well. So I'm gonna have to start mining that as a priority, I think. We've got a couple of spots where we can get some plasteel. Get that one set up first. And Minla has inspired recruitment. Not the time, really. Oh, Cocoa Tree died of cold. Oh, okay. I guess these are going to die in the winter then. That's not great. I don't really feel like putting all of this inside a room, though. Though it's been a pretty vicious winter. Well, at least we got one little harvest of cocoa. Oh, so anything lower than 0 starts to damage the tree dam. Yeah, they might not survive if we're just outdoor farming them. And relations with Macro Treaty have improved to -58. It's getting there. Suhov is on another fire starting spree, really? Alright, well, you know. I guess it is very cold currently, so makes sense. Are you heating up my freezer? No, not quite. This seems like setting the freezer on fire, though. I guess a freezer is offensive to a pyromaniac. Lavago's gotten sick with flu. You still on... Still on decent medicine. I'll keep an eye on him, though. He's already losing. Let's also put you on, whoops. You on max bed rest. Hopefully he'll be okay. He's still losing. I'm just gonna force you to get into a bed for a second. I was just like, how I'm gonna make this look. I don't know, really. I was thinking, what if I would make them walk down a big corridor towards us? Is that good? Maybe, right? Let's see. Who's got a assault rifle? Or... See, what's the range on that? I mean, that's really long range. I mean... It would be cool to make them all just walk towards us like this. And then, what? You turn this entire thing into barricade. And have turrets here. Is that good? I don't know. Feels like a lot of wasted space, though. Alright, what about this one? We force them in here, and along here, and then down this little bit, and out here, into just a bare room. And then there's turrets set up here, and then we're in this, like, curved bit behind a barricade. Might also be pretty cool, right? And I could completely take out this wall, I suppose. I could turn this into another hospital. It's closer to this. I don't know, something like that. I'll see. I'll see. I'll start building something here next episode. Something that's a bit bigger than this. A bit more lethal. More turrets and stuff. We have instrument number 1 going in the nightclub. Wow, the chocolate is all gone already. I feel like a lot of it probably used on taming animals, though. Sigourney, are you still carrying a bunch? Sigourney's still got 11. Maybe she's just eating it. Maybe she just wants to have some chocolate on hand when she needs it. Damn, what a great mood. Very impressive. Okay, so she's satisfied by very impressive. What about Lee? Impressive bedroom. Alright. Okay. Their bedrooms are fine too. Quest available: pods and bugs. Someone having trouble landing near Rhinotown due to repeated infestations. She wants to draw the bugs to you to be dealt with. This will provoke an infestation of 74 hives. That would be nice for some excellent Cataphract armor and a ton of gold. Or a ton of plasteel, which we're also running out of now. That is very tempting, but 74 hives sounds pretty extreme. You know what? This episode's about to end, so that's a good place to end. Maybe next episode... Whoa, there's more rhinos on the map. Wow, 3 female rhinos, damn. How's number 1 doing? Middle stage pregnancy. Still well fed and well rested. Yeah, I'll end the episode there. We did some raids, still just doing construction. Starship stuff still ticking away. This just needs advanced components. This needs a bit of uranium and plasteel and some advanced components. We have uranium, I think. Yeah. We're mining plasteel now. Yeah, these will all just get finished once we've got the advanced components, pretty much. Okay, so I'll end the episode there. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Is everything else stable? I haven't really... Food is okay. I mean, it's winter at the moment, so not doing much, well, as much farming. Still stuff on the map we can hunt or tame. I think we're still making armor when we need it too. Yeah, there's marine armor and helmet in the stash. There it is, in fact. Yeah, everything's fine. Maybe I'll do 74 hives next episode, though. Might be fun. So thanks as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And hopefully I will see you in the next one.